For the box. You want to keep the box?
What's in the box? What box? No. This one goes out to Voovie. We know it's his favorite song. You turn it up a little bit.
Alright. Let's see here what we got.
Knock, knock. Anybody home?
Hey, McLean!
Boo.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that.
How's we doing?
It's going pretty good.
Good.
Let's talk
You
about
ain't hard at it today, are you?
Huh?
Mr. and Mrs. King hard at it today?
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
He's going out for his second bike ride today.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Dang. What, the second one you said?
Huh?
He's on his second ride already?
Yeah, he's already done, he went and got a ride in earlier, and then he said he needed to stretch, so he's going out and getting another one in.
Dang, I haven't even taken my first bike ride this year. Must that's 2 in 1 day. What you working on?
I was gonna work on, I been doing this, bracelet. The, paracord bracelet, sorry. And, so, a couple of them, I had, a different, a knot tied at the end of it. But it came loose. Is that music really loud or not? Okay.
I have the stream turned down, muted. And, I have the stream muted, so I can't hear it.
Okay.
I can tell you, though, I can unmute it.
Oh, there we go. So, it looks like it doesn't really need it.
Is that like the macrame knots they put on there? That bracelet? You know what I'm talking about? Like the braided macrame type knots.
Oh, macrame? So, I've heard of macrame, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, macrame, yeah.
So I had a little bitty, or actually, where I burn it at the end, just put it inside, I think. So this one is a little bit longer, so I actually make it into an extra.
You know what a cool knot is? I know it's not a knot, but when you get a long string, and then you double it up, and you twist it at the ends, right?
Huh?
You keep twisting it until it's nice and tight, and then you double it up again, and then twist it again, and it makes this really pretty knot. Each little section has 4 knots on it, you know what I mean? 4 sections, it's 4. Let's see. Any little string you get, you can do it, and you'll see what I mean. I did it with copper, and I would wind this copper wire up, and then keep doubling it. I doubled it twice, so you stretch it, double it, and twist it.
Oh, really?
Double it again and twist it, and it has these 4 knots on it instead of the 2 like most of these do like that. It has 4, it's real pretty. And it's real easy, you're not actually tying a knot, you're just twisting it and then tying the ends together. Yeah, it's a sort of braiding. Yeah, it is. Yeah, pretty much. It's nice too, it's really pretty. Man, I wish I could have wire that had that done. I used to have something like that. I used to have a bad habit of stripping copper out of everything. Keeping it, so I got a good amount of copper for that.
I've gotten some old wire to make jewelry out of, and I'm not I think I just don't have all the different sizes that I need, so I need to get some smaller size wire for
Let's see, I got my water basket.
Yeah, which it could just be that I'm just that's just not my
You can't be good at everything.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Try. Yeah, I don't have any of the pieces in here. I have a one piece that's already one twisted. Maybe I can do that. It's cool. You'd like it if you did it, maybe. I think.
You're probably going to have to zoom your camera back out, Monica, where you move.
There we go. Alright. I mean, so far this is like the only like braid that I know how to do, that I've learned how to do. And actually, like I watched the video and but Brian ended up having to watch it and he started on it because I can't. I don't know, something about I guess I couldn't I don't know.
The knots there?
Yeah,
right.
I couldn't tell what he was doing, I guess. So, but I was gonna get started back on some of my curler art. I got like, there's a bunch of cool stuff to do, but I know I need to go ahead and do some more of my like Demon Slayer stuff too. And because those were selling really well. Hey, so have you been making jewelry, Vivi?
No, not jewelry or anything like that. I just had this copper wire that I stripped a while back, and I just started twisting it and goofing around with it, making like well, nothing really, just little crap with wire, you know. Just made it look, wrap wire around things, but no, not any real jewelry. But you know, you guys live out in the country, and pretty much, so it'd be easy for you to like find wire and strip it, and that copper wire is really good for just making things. I like it anyway. I know it would leave a green stain if you had it in, right contact with your skin. Otherwise, though, it's good for crap like that. Inner Vision, the guy that he usually streams in the mornings, his girlfriend Kim, she's going to be doing jewelry soon, I think. I hope, anyways. That's what she said.
I used to strip the copper wire and turn it into little shapes for Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, I have, and I don't really believe in have it. You know the magnets inside of those old TVs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has that really nice fine wire. It's like number 10 or something, really small. Right? It's either number 10 or number 1.
Yeah, you used to be able to buy rolls of that at Radio Shack.
Yeah, and so I got that, and that makes like really fine. Like I made a thing that I wanted it to be sort of look like a space satellite with copper on it, you know what I mean? Just goofing around one day. So I got this piece of copper twisted almost. I'll show you.
I once took a very long piece of it, stripped it, and then doubled it, and then I tied it around the bumper, around the trailer hitch of my truck, and pulled it straight, and then put it in the chuck of the drill and twisted it to make it double. I needed a thicker wire for my
yeah. Oh yeah, right.
Antenna wire.
So you doubled it twice?
I just did it twice. I folded it once, so it twisted, and it made that. So if I'd have done it twice, I'd have got what you got, which would have looked real cool, I think.
Yeah, it's the double notch. I'll show you here in just a second. I wonder if I can snap a picture and send it through Discord. I got this wire done pretty much. Oh, it's going to be hard to see that.
I did that one too. For now.
I wish I could remember that guy's name that used to stream paracording on here. It was something naughty was his name.
Oh, really?
And he spelt naughty as in, like in tying knots naughty.
Oh, right. Knots are, man,
Yeah.
out.
He was doing streams showing people how to do it all the time, which I thought was pretty cool.
Right when I was building power line, he always had to know knots, and I wasn't worth crap. I knew a couple, but for the most part, no.
Most of the knots I know are fishing knots, like for
Right.
tying fishing line.
Right. I think I know a bowling knot, or I can't hold my damn hand still.
If I had to tie somebody up, I would just use zip ties.
Right? Exactly.
I don't think I could tie a rope knot. The truckers, I think it's called a trucker's knot, is the one I always used at work, where you'd put a loop in the end of it, the string, and then we'd wrap it around the top of the boxes on the pallets, slip it through the loop, and then pinch it off, and then slip a piece through and pull it so that when you want it to undo it, it stayed tight until you yanked the string that was left over. And it that I know how to
I know
do
what
that.
that is. We also had a form of that. Is it a bunch of circles too? Like you wrap it in a bunch of tiny circles, and then when you pull one, it just starts popping. Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that's how I tie the fishing, the hooks on with that one.
What's that?
But the one that I tie the one I tie the pallets with is we would put a loop in the end, and we'd stick it under the corner of one of the boxes, go all the way around the pallet, then grab the loop and slip the rest of the string through it, pull it tight, and then hold that spot and then loop it again so you could undo it later. But I don't know, if I had $1 for every one of those I did over the years when I was stacking. I'd have a nice gaming rig right now.
Yeah, I gotta get back to, I guess try to figure out another one. But I tell you, if I don't do these every couple of days, then I forget what I was.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right now, I think if I went to, it's been 6 years since I've gone fishing. So if I was to tie a hook and my sinkers and stuff on now, I don't think I could do it without locking it up.
Let's see.
That's probably why a lot of the stuff goes in, I don't retain it anymore. But woodworking, I can go out into the woodworking shop, and if I've built it once, I can build it again. A lot of times I don't even go in with a plan. I just grab the wood, start building. You have to think about it.
Okay, so I think I posted it in your general.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's kind of blurry picture, but that's what it looks like those necklaces.
It looks like the links that interlink.
Right, it almost looks like chainmail link. Yeah, that's what it looks like, but really that's just twisted.
So if
twice.
you'd have done that when it was shiny and you twisted it like that,
yeah, that
sprayed
was
it, put a clear coat, a UV
really
protected
pretty,
clear
man.
coat, it would have stayed nice and shiny.
Yeah, it's real pretty. I do have clean copper I can use, but
My mother has a bracelet that was made, and it looks like to me it was 1/8 copper tube, and it was braided and pulled really tight, and then it was flattened and rolled.
Yeah,
and
flattened.
Yeah, it was flattened.
Oh, yeah, no.
So
I've seen that before.
Yeah, she's got that down there now. I could have swore when I was younger she told me that was my that my grandfather on my father's side gave it to her because he used to wear it.
Oh, really?
And now she tells me, no, I don't know where I got that, but it wasn't your grandfather on your father's side. So
Somebody.
yeah, she doesn't know. So now she's backpedaling. But that's what she told me. But of course, it's hers now because Dad passed. So it was his. I know it was his.
Right.
Because I seen him wear it before, and I seen it on my grandfather when I was a kid. So, but now I think she couldn't remember, so she made something up.
Yeah, that's just right.
She will not admit that she's got a memory problem and that something's wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she doesn't remember she has a memory problem.
Well, that too.
Yeah, she doesn't even remember that. What's that one joke? Yeah, it hurts like hell. He says, did you get hurt? I don't know, I can't remember. His legs broke or something.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
How's it going, Dawn?
Muy bueno, muy bien.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's not bad, man. How you guys doing? What's the latest?
Oh, had a good day. I was out playing in the rain earlier.
Dancing in the rain.
Well, I wasn't dancing. I'm a little out of shape for dancing, but
Never out of shape for dancing, man.
He's twerking.
Yeah,
well, that's the thing too. I was at my uncle's out there messing around at the greenhouse. So if I'd have been out there shaking my ass, the neighbors would have been wondering what I was doing.
What the hell you been smoking?
I remember probably about 10 years ago, me and my family and my extended family, we all took a trip to Orlando, Florida. And we went to Disney with all of them. And you know, in Disney, you get like all these different performers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this dude, like proper professional dude, like proper breakdance. He goes, would someone like to have a go? And then I was like, no, I'm not going to volunteer myself. I'm certainly going to watch. And like this massive fat dude just walks out straight onto the mat, yeah, starts rolling around the floor. It's flipping hilarious. And I was sitting there and I was like, you know what, man, I'm going to give credit to that dude, man. At least he got out there, did what he wanted to do, had a good time, and did not do two flying reps. Yeah. So I was like, you know what, old man, I respect that, man, honestly. None of us would have done that.
Right.
I know some pretty big dudes that I'm telling you right now, it would shock you when you see them going, and they can dance.
Well, like big dude.
Yeah, big dudes and not like big fit dudes. We're talking like 350 pounders that are obviously a little flabby.
Are we talking like Big Show big?
Well, yeah, some of them are pretty near that big that I know, like the size of the Big Show, but not all the muscles. So these guys are, and they're out there on that dance floor, and I'm telling you, it's smooth. They got the moves and the things they're doing. I seen one guy do the worm. How a fat guy does the worm, I blew me away. He did the worm, and it was the best one I ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Well, man,
I don't know. Maybe it was the hypnotizing fat rolls or what it was, but
Soften the landing a
yeah.
little bit.
I get down on the floor to do the worm, and they're all going, "Oh, you all right, man? Are you having a seizure?"
Yeah, you alright, dude? Call 911, hurry.
You should see me on the dance floor, man. I'm never there. But when I do, I dance like Mr. Bean on crack.
That'd be fun.
Oh, man. Good times, man. Good times. Reminiscing. Is my boy Brian in the chat?
What was that?
He's out bike riding.
He's getting ready for the Olympics.
He's booting her.
Triathlon.
He was probably heading out the driveway singing, "I want to ride my bicycle, to ride my bike."
He's just like training for Tour de France.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's the only American dude in the race.
500 yards at a time.
He's the Pied Piper for dogs, so he's probably out gathering up neighborhood dogs for the park.
We were talking about dogs the other day. I was talking about how another random dog came into Rusty's domain and Rusty messed him up.
Rusty wasn't having it.
Yeah, I think that's that Frou dog, or Milo, I guess his name is. Had he let him show who was boss, maybe he wouldn't have kept coming around, but hard to say. The power of the female dog compels him, so.
Right. That bit.
You ever seen Austin Powers?
Yeah.
You remember the scene where Austin's there, Mike Myers, with Heather Graham, and he gives her the escape plan, and then she's all like, "How should I use my man?" and shows him her. The man goes, and the guy just looks at him and he goes, "Mommy," and falls in the lava. Yeah, that's what happens when she comes around.
Those movies were hilarious. Getting that little cart stuck in the tunnel was probably one of the funniest things.
But how the hell did you actually physically achieve that?
Yeah.
It's insanely hard.
They had to have taken some body panels off and set that in there sideways
reckon.
and then put it back together.
Yeah, they took it apart and built it in that direction. That's the only way I can see you getting that like that. It's just ridiculous. I think the best ever scene to me in Austin Powers, there were two scenes that were equally as good, and both of them were amazing. One was when he was in the bathroom. He was like, "There's number 2 words."
Yeah.
Or the scene where in Goldmember where the guard's laying on the water fountain. It looks like he's taking a pee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The comedy in those movies is just hilarious.
That was good television for the time. You can never do that now.
No.
No.
The Austin Powers series of movies.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you release that now, man. People will be
It's
having
amazing how it. I say they should release them anyways if they have them. Yeah, because I mean, or Married with Children, that too.
I mean, mind you, like me growing up as a kid, man, looking back on it now, it never messed me up. But some of the stuff that was on TV, like, really questionable.
Yeah, I mean, even in the 70s, they had some stuff now, that was pretty groundbreaking. That people shit themselves now from.
Even watching the Flintstones now, there's a lot of stuff I missed when I was a kid.
Like domestic abuse.
A lot of the hints and innuendos that were in that comic.
Yeah.
Same way with Rocky and Bullwinkle. Really them a lot too.
And now that I'm older, Scooby-Doo is quite different.
Right?
I remember watching Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I love Rocky and Bullwinkle.
It was great.
My favorite cartoon. Yeah, it's great.
Tom and Jerry was doing that as well.
Yeah, I like that one too. That was a daily watch after school every day.
Watching Tom and Jerry never made us go out and crack anybody over the head with a hammer.
Like the Three Stooges, I never sawed anyone's head.
Agreed. And that was pretty messed up, to be honest. And then the one person in the cartoon that always got abused. For obvious reasons. What else? Top Cat was good. Wacky races, man.
What was the other one that like kind of looked like the with the head the guy that would always tell the girl to the railroad track?
Yeah, that was in Rocky and Bullwinkle too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They did some stuff on there.
Dudley Do-Right.
Dudley Do-Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I remember waking up with like with they had the national anthem on, and then it'd be Dudley Do-Right, and then it'd be Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think Yogi Bear.
I'll tell you what they can't show on TV anymore. Johnny Bravo.
Well, is it bad or what? I don't know if I ever seen Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo is like king of the insult.
Ooh, we got the storm rolling in here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just heard a clap. Thunder.
Cool, but just wanted to show some love, man. But I'm gonna dip. You see Brian, tell him I said hi.
Yep. Take her easy, man.
Okay, man.
Take it easy, my brother. Peace.
Just finished talking to Mom. Was talking to Mom this whole time. Hey, McGlynn, what's on?
Oh,
Hey.
There's King.
Is he in voice with you?
yeah.
Yep.
So Mom's not going to get the surgery. You're talking and trying different medicines.
Yeah, she's kind of upset about that.
She said she loved you.
I love her too.
What do you know, McGlynn?
Howdy doody, Mr. King.
Hey, Movie.
What's up, man?
Not much. My mom was going to get pretty intense surgery where they scrape her optical nerves, and so they talked her into getting medicine instead of going through with the surgery. She's been in Florida waiting to have that happen.
Dang.
So,
Did she want surgery?
yeah, the pain, the disease basically sets your nerves on fire. It's nicknamed the suicide disease because people a lot of times end up offing themselves from the pain, so it's a bad situation.
Man, that's what they said about this pinched nerve sciatica stuff about mine.
Really?
Yeah. Mine hasn't gotten that bad, but I know someone who her husband basically had to put her in a psych ward.
Really?
Yeah, that's what the brother-in-law told me.
Well, we're thinking about putting Monica in a psych ward, but we haven't told her yet.
Well, she's cat's out of the bag now.
Monica said it'd be a nice vacation. McGlynn says, I know that grilled cheese ate was
insane asylum. she's thinking that gets her out of the insane asylum.
That's it.
And into some normal place.
You see the title of the stream, Brian?
No, what is it?
Welcome to the Monica Show.
Welcome to the Monica Show. I need to make it easier to set the camera over there to show her stuff.
Yeah, you just missed Don. He said to say hi.
Oh, okay. I hate that I missed Dawn. I didn't even get my walk-in I was going to get in. It was raining, and then I called Mom. Ooh, the snake's out. And, so I didn't go. I should try and hold the snake. Y'all want to see me get? Y'all want to see me get bit? I gotta hold it to get it used to me. So I'm not just doing it to do it. All right, let's see if this will reach.
I'm all right with seeing you get bit because I know it's not gonna kill you.
No, it won't hurt me. Hold on, I'm gonna go wash my hands so I don't smell like a dog and get bit. And then we're gonna hold the snake for a little while. You excited? Rusty doesn't like the snake.
I think it was funny when they unboxed the dragon and Rusty freaked out.
Did he?
Yeah.
Poor puppy. Yeah, I was teasing him.
He's a maniac with the snake. And he's dancing like he never danced before.
Yeah, if he don't like that snake, he wouldn't like it in Florida where those lizards are dropping out of the trees when it gets cold.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, at least they're not moving much. He's getting his gloves on.
I would think bare hands would be better because he could feel the warmth of Brian's hands.
Not in the face, buddy. Not in the face.
I was gonna say,
We're gonna be a couple of Fonzies.
if he lets
What's
that
Fonzie
thing
like?
bite Monica will
Cool.
have to knock him out.
That's a pretty snake.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. Real pretty.
Okay, got my earbuds back on.
He's like, "What are you doing, Monica?"
Pretty snake, pretty snake. I should let him get up on this thing, huh? It's not like he's gonna go anywhere.
What's it eat? You got some rats for it?
It eats mice, yeah.
Mice? Has it eaten any mice lately?
It ate one mouse a week ago. It's almost time to feed it again.
Nice.
I seen something running through the tractor barn out at my uncle's today that was kind of half the size of this big squirrel.
There you go.
And
Done, you're on.
It never had much of a tail, so I'm thinking it was like a small groundhog.
Rusty killed a mole during our barbecue.
Well, he seems to be pretty calm today.
He's calmer. Chill out, buddy. Eventually, he'll get to where he won't mind being held at all. I just gotta hold him more.
Like looking for his escape.
That little fat part of her body there, is that where the mouse is right now?
No. She would have digested it by now. She'll be ready for a new one. I'll probably feed her tonight.
That's probably what she was thinking when you reached in there to get her. Probably thinking, oh, he's going to give me another mouse.
That's food.
Yep.
But yeah, she's super pretty.
Yeah, it is real pretty.
Pretty bright white. Sometimes you get the dingy yellow ones.
I was thinking that dragon would look cool with that pattern, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. The last time I got bit by one of these, it was about 3 times this size. Biggest one I'd ever had. and I was talking to one of my friend's moms about it, explaining what king snakes are, and it bit me in the neck while we were talking. And so as I keep talking, she says, Brian? She says, that thing biting on the neck? I said, yes, ma'am. She says, does it hurt? I said, quite a bit. Yes, ma'am. I said, but I didn't want to freak you out. She's like,
on behind my car there on the edge of the pavement that's power line poles, and I see him just a-booting her faster than normal, and I see this blue jay dive bombing him, so I'm assuming that the squirrel just tried to take its eggs.
Yeah, yeah. Or got too close, anyways.
saw a
Oh,
video.
that thing was mad.
Saw a video
Yeah,
of a deer eating a snake the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
A deer eating a snake?
Yeah, they'll eat creatures once in a blue moon, like if they feel they can get away with it. I know cows will eat baby chickens sometimes.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, sure enough.
Well, that baby chicken looked like a dandelion to me.
Mm-hmm.
They'll suck them on up like a biscuit. And yeah, deer are opportunists.
I did not know that. I know they'll eat the crap out of jalapeno plants.
Well,
Or they'll at least eat them or bite them
Really?
in half and leave them on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
They'll suck
Yeah.
all the seeds out of it, and that's enough for
Well,
them.
well, what they did on mine is they just came by and bit half the stalk, and then each one of them too, and that's all they did is like chopped it in half. And so the next morning I found that the tops of all my jalapenos out there, so I emergency roomed them to the water, and they sprouted roots. It had been in a couple of weeks, and I replanted them.
What was
But
how big? How big were the stalks?
the stalks, they're probably a quarter inch, and they're probably
Do you know for sure it was the
eight.
deer and not cutworms?
No, it was a deer. It's for sure deer. Yeah. I
Yeah,
could see
I
the
lost
tracks
my
and everything, and I even caught them out there one night.
I lost my broccoli plants to cutworms, dirty little buggers.
Really? Yeah, they
I
they didn't eat them all. I was kind of disappointed that it just come and tried to kill my plants and didn't eat them.
Yeah, I know they've got a lot of different deer-resistant varieties of stuff now. So, but that's the thing. I would think the deer would have to try it before it knew it didn't like it,
Right.
unless it puts off a smell they don't like. I do know now why black flies and mosquitoes don't like marigolds, because they kind of smell like cat pee.
Oh, really? That explains it.
A little bit, yeah.
Mm.
All right, buddy. You ready to go back in your cage? I think we had a good session.
Speaking of red fire.
And it's
There's
Bonding.
at this point where it gets sassy, like my cat. I take my cat outside, and when it's time to come in, she gets mad. I'm surprised she's not out here bugging me right now. She's power napping. But if I go over there to make a tea, she'll be out here in no time flat. Come by the church the other morning, and they had 2 plant pots, really big ones. I think they must have had like a small tree in them. And they had them sitting out by the driveway and a free sign on them. So I whipped around and got them. And there was dirt in them. And I picked them up, put them in the car. It wasn't until I got home here when I was showing somebody I went to go dump the dirt out. And there were tubers in there from, I think, irises, maybe. Some kind of plant like that.
Right.
And I took them out and set them outside by my... I covered all the tubers back up with the dirt that was in it. And took them out and plunked them down by my greenhouse. So it rained a couple days. I go out there today to pot them up so that... see if they're going to do anything, and a whole bunch of them already had green sprouts coming off them.
They're prolific, aren't they?
Yeah, they're spreaders. So
Yeah, they are.
that one
Those are
tuber will split off into many tubers. Maybe not this year because it's late, because I think those things are already blooming by now, so it's a good month or so behind. But this fall I can dig them up, and there's probably going to be 5 there. I'm going to give them a go, see what they really are. I'm thinking they're irises, because that's
Right.
a lot of people around here have them. But then I got to thinking, well, did the people at the church throw the buckets out there for free, or was it the tubers inside the buckets? Because all I seen was dirt, so I said, well, it must be the buckets. So I'll keep checking the church Facebook. If they say they'd like to have the buckets or the containers back, then I'll take them back.
Hell yeah.
But they're huge. They're like 20-inch pots. And maybe a little more, almost 2 foot. So I'd say they must have been the pots that a small tree was in.
I did another batch of my Berserker models,
Cool.
so I'll be painting those up later.
Oh, that reminds me. I got a picture of my strawberry plant, so I was going to put up in Discord.
Oh, nice.
Damn,
Good.
these things, you're supposed to cover them with straw for the winter.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have any straw, so I just covered them with like a thin frost blanket. Well, that deteriorated really fast before the snow even came. And I had a screen over that way that if we did get a bunch of snow, it would help keep the weight off the. And they were out there buried in snow all winter. I thought, oh, that's it for them. But even in the frost of the spring,
Not that one.
they weren't covered, and they did awesome.
That's fantastic. Life finds a way. I should probably. Oh, the music died.
Apparently battery's gone up.
We need to restart Photoshop.
Here we go.
It craps out on me.
Strawberries. Got another surprise this spring when the strawberries came bouncing back. There's a bunch of little flowers in there with them. I don't know where they came from.
Huh.
There's enough there to make another 10-inch hanging basket. So.
Put in general.
Yeah.
Movie, what did you share? What is that?
Oh, that's the braiding, the copper wire that he braided.
That's cool.
Yeah, or
Or-
twisted. That's some twisted wire.
Twisted metal.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
wow.
twisted people.
Hey, Glenn, these are cool. Check it out, Monica.
Oh, that is. That's awesome.
Yeah, the two biggest
Oh, nice.
clumps of strawberry bush there are the two main plants that I had bought early last year, and then the rest are. Actually, I do notice the one with the white flowers is the alpine that I had started from seed. I thought they all died, but they're only going to be tiny berries.
Are they? How long before they start putting out berries?
I would give them the ones, the first one there and the other one don't. The flowers are gone, and those are start of berries right now. So I give them a couple weeks, and they'll be probably picking them.
Really?
Yeah, we got
And
the blueberries we've been picking lately.
How old is the plant though? Like how many
That-
years?
Well, that big plant there is only a year old. Those two
It's
tall
already
ones.
putting out. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the babies, the runners that came off them two plants early last summer, I put over into pots, and they started producing berries, and that's kind of weird. They don't normally do that, so
Yeah.
it's usually you don't get no decent berries off them till the next year. So these are a brand called Montana's, and they're ever bearing. So when I pick these berries off, more flowers will come on later, and they'll do it a couple more times. As opposed to the ones they normally grow around here, you get a late June, early July harvest, and that's it.
So,
These look like
Yeah.
tomorrow's my birthday.
woo
Yeah, party time.
It is.
So you'll be 65, right?
Feel like it. I'll be 47.
Dang.
I can, I can still remember 47.
I try to.
Barely.
Try.
It was only 8 years ago, so.
Did y'all see Clem hitting on my friend's daughter the other night?
Over at the comic book store.
Sure enough. He's like, Brian, you should get Hitch to be in a game.
Yeah, I seen he put I looked at her and I was thinking, oh my God, I'm old enough to be her grandpa.
Yeah. We used to babysit Krista.
She's a cutie. She would cosplay an elf real easy.
So she plays innocent really well, but you know those those single fan sites, something like that, like one fan. Anyways, she's made a few decisions that Monica and I don't approve of. I can't decide if I want to tell Clem or not because I don't want him to
find it.
He definitely will find it. And this was like, man, if I don't know, she's up for it though. She's like, yeah, I'll be the character. I think I want to make her one of the bad characters though, like one of the evil ones.
Is this for D&D or what?
It's that video game that Clem and I are working on.
Oh, okay.
The protagonist is a half goblin, half mermaid.
She's of legal age, right? She's not.
Yeah, she's like what, 23 or something like that, I think.
Oh, she's a little older than I thought she was.
No, she's
yeah. Well,
she's an adult.
Clem's not even 30, is he?
Yeah,
no, I wouldn't mind them.
He's like 32.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
She's got a boyfriend now. It's a pretty decent guy though. I actually approve of him.
Yeah, but he's not British.
Yeah,
No,
I think
it's no Clem.
Yeah, well, Clem's got to put a couple more years in away from his parents' house to be ready for something like that.
Oh, he wouldn't be able to handle Krista. Krista would break him. She's a very demanding human being.
You guys don't have faith in him.
He'd be like, Brian, I'm going to put in a trapeze.
No, she would definitely cut Clem.
Like really cut him.
Yeah. She's a tough cookie.
Poor Clem.
I've seen her like get into it growing up because like we would always go to the after parties at all the events and like you'd always have drunken idiots and she got up in a police officer's face once and there was like he almost hit her. He was in the wrong. He was drunk at Mardi Gras and he wasn't on duty. His lawyer wife was trying to get him to shut up because she realized he was about to lose his career. And then like 3 of his cop buddies jumped up and started to like get involved. And I got in front of one of them. He bowed up and I leaned down. I said, buddy, you're a foot short and about 100 pounds shy of being intimidating, so don't be ridiculous right now. He said, I ain't afraid of you. It's like, no, I was like, then you're stupid. I said, because you and your friends are all about to lose your jobs if you get in a fight right now. And he realized it because he was sober. And finally, they got their friend to calm down and got him the hell out of there.
The missus broke up a fight one time at the tavern. And at that time, the bouncer was a guy that was built and looked just like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And he was sitting on the stool over by the bar. And she jumped up, broke up the fight, and told them boys to go sit down. And they broke it up. And then he gets up out of the chair and heads over, and she says, you might as well sit your ass right the hell back down. She goes, because he looks over at the bartender, and the bartender shakes his head no with his face pointing at the floor, and he went and sat back down. Hulk Hogan or not, he'd have got hurt.
Yep.
There's one other time too that I don't know what she was doing, but she was yelling at somebody to smarten up. It was the night I was DJing, and there was
if you have to tell them.
Well, yeah, these are grown ass kids in there, and
tell them to smarten up.
And she's
probably aren't.
And And the big bartender, great big guy, or the bouncer was sitting over by the door, and he got up, and the bartender just shook his head no, and he went and sat back down. And as I got everything packed up and was taking the last thing out, bidding those guys a good night, the big guy says to me, he goes, "You got your hands full, don't you?"
Movies.
He's not hooked on
Or
the
shows.
boob tube.
Well, I like YouTube though, and I do like watching documentaries on YouTube pretty much, and whatever else.
Yeah. I'll start watching. I watch a lot of documentaries, or it's considered to be reality TV, but it's not. Like it's
Right.
like it shows where they're restoring cars or doing things.
Yeah.
And
I
of
used to
course,
watch those.
so the first thing they do, because you watch this, you might be interested in
Yeah,
this.
you'll like this.
And then they put up a bunch of the reality crap like the Kardashians, and I'm saying, you guys don't even, your algorithms are messed up.
Yeah, 'cause,
Look
yeah,
at
you
Clem
don't watch
popping
that.
in. Look
Howdy,
at
Clem.
Popping in.
Howdy doody. Clem, they want to try to get you married off. Oh, that's not the right one. We've been trying to get him married off too. Let me put my glasses on so I can see.
I'd say Brian,
Yeah.
Brian could get him hooked up with a Cajun girl, but that's probably a little.
Who was that girl y'all were talking about?
Krista that he was talking
Krista.
to on the at the comic shop.
Was this the other day?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, okay. Right. Poor clown.
Krista's a handful, Clem. Fair warning. Oh, she's a great salesperson. She's been doing it her whole life.
What was she selling?
She's selling comic books.
Oh, okay. Right.
Her dad owned that.
Yeah, it's her dad's shop, but she's
She's made a point to know what the inventory is and where it is.
well, they're grooming her to take over it. She's already started putting a lot of it in her name.
So it's in her interest to
Yeah, she's
know it well.
No,
And
Clem, that's your future wife, dude. Even though she's gonna kill you, murder you, still.
That's why the guys down there at the tire shop missed me when I got sick, because they couldn't find nothing. I knew where everything was in that place.
That's funny.
I gotta grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Every time things got slow, I'd go back in where they stored the tires and move things around to where it made more sense. And that way you had big truck tires here and winter tires here, the summer tires there. And then we used to store the police car tires, the used ones. And I had those all organized and cataloged. So all you had to do was go to the book, and it would tell you where they were and even how thick the treads were. And manager comes back one day and goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm organizing this mess." I said, "I don't know how you guys find anything." He looks at me and goes, "Well, what are you, bored?" I said, "I don't like standing around doing nothing."
Should I send this to Clem? There you go, Clem. There's her
So what is that supposed to cosplay?
at Pensacon cosplaying. You can see the ink there. Rest of you old pervs don't click on it.
Too late. What is she cosplaying? A half a llama?
No, she's cosplaying that that thing from Dragon Slayer. Here's a picture of the full one. That pig person, Monica. I don't know, Clem. I don't think. Do you think she'd bring anything to the game? Anybody would want to play? I just still see her as a little kid.
Yeah, like when you click
Even
on
though
the
she's
next
an adult
picture,
now.
they look like little kids. Oh, they are little kids in that picture.
Anyways.
Yeah, compared to me, she's just a child.
Yep. Well, she's always going to be a child in my head.
Yeah, well, that's the way it is. So my friend of mine, his two daughters, they one of them just graduated. She was in I can't remember what the course was, but she just graduated that. So now she's helping out special needs adults at a. Actually, it's the same outfit that Judy's son is through. So, and she is really enjoying it. So that's good because back when he first needed to be placed somewhere, there was nothing hardly around at all. When she came back from Ontario to move here, there were no programs or nothing for autistic children. Now they're everywhere, so that's doing good.
It is good.
And that's what Feed Me does. She works in that area for kids.
Right. We should get Feed Me to voice one of the characters, Clem.
Oh, Mrs. is home.
I don't know. That should be.
We'll see if she starts the conversation off with how many days she has left.
Yeah, Jax is funny. Just let Jax just do her thing. Just go off. Just talk.
So, do I want. Yeah, I probably want that color instead of this color.
How many days? She's got to think about it. 8 more days. 8 more days, her mental health will start to get better and mine will start to get worse.
Okay. You have fun yet?
Welcome
Always.
Good. Excellent.
What do you think, Voovie? Would Jax be a good voice actress for a game?
A good voice actress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
Depends on what he wanted her to do. Man's voice, probably not.
A character that throws off into a rant for a fit of rage? Yes, please.
What we need to do is just call her the name she doesn't like and then just record her response. Her cursing, threatening, stabby tirade.
Glorious.
That may do it.
I think it would.
She seemed like a firecracker. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Clem, you got to do a voice. Because, you know, Star Wars conditioned us. Anyone with your accent's got to be a bad guy.
Oh, the evil genius. Yes.
He'd be like, Clem's gonna be like, well, hello there. Welcome
Hello
to my
there.
lair.
Hello, Clarice.
Good evening, Thaddeus. Dawnfather would be good too. And McGlenn, when you go into your DJ voice. And then we got Voovie for music. We got everything we need.
I can play the Village Idiot. Do you have one of those?
We can have anything we want in there, man. Yeah, McGlenn, use your DJ voice, please.
Just a sec. Now it's story time.
Yeah, Clemo McGlenn was a DJ.
She didn't like me keying it up and telling you guys it was story time when she was telling me a story. The language wasn't that foul, but my DJ voice, I'm not sure. I don't remember doing a DJ voice.
You got a good voice whenever you want to. Your radio voice.
Oh my god.
Get yourself ready for the smooth stylings of Vovi.
And we're not going to mention Monica's Maryland voice. But when the time comes, Monica can do a pretty dead-on Maryland. See, that's the problem with all of us. We're all on Twitch, and yeah, we hang out, but like, we're all doing our individual projects.
Yeah.
We must band together to become more powerful as one unit.
I mean, I know nothing about games or animation, or I mean, doing the technical side of any of that, so I'd be shit at that.
Yeah, but you know music.
Yeah, I know how to draw. I don't know how to, like the music program I have is probably not it's probably not video game type. I don't know, man, it may be Finale. And then as far as recording actual music, dude, I don't have a good place to record.
The skills one obtains with drawing was probably the original Spanish fly.
Oy vey.
Much like you, Brian, the skills of handling the pencil had no effect on my wife.
It's unfortunate. Monica's she's just all about the physicality. So you gotta beat the hell out of someone and you're in. It's so primitive. Think about how you didn't care about the art. It took you to museums and like nice cultural places. Nothing. Get nothing in return. Barely get further dates.
And then she learned the way of the nerd.
Oh, she's deep in it now.
It was all
There's
just boy
there is
making
no
things she
re-
didn't like it.
Yeah, there's no return from the nerdy rabbit hole.
No.
That's right.
Monica watches more anime than I do nowadays. And she knows all these characters when the kids come talk to her at conventions. She's like, yeah, I got a Baba Ruba Shuba Juba Doo. It's over here. It's season 4, episode 3. I'm like, what?
What kind of music are you going to put in that game?
Probably techno and repetitive. It's going to have to be something that, like, you can hear.
Something that works in a loop.
Yeah, something that works in a loop. That's what I was getting to.
Right. I mean, as far as that, there's something that works in a loop. Like they call in music, they call it resolve. Like you'll have the song or let's say a string of notes, and they all resolve back to a place where you can go right back to the original, to the first measure.
See?
So it's
Movies,
called resolve.
movies bringing it to the table.
See?
Well, I mean, I know a few little things, and that's about it.
No,
I was a music major for 2.5 years, but
Right.
the finale program I have is for sheet music. We're like
Yeah. Well, see,
Pro
there,
Tools, or I think it's Pro Tools, is more of like a studio type thing.
yeah, there would be no lyrics
No lyrics.
in this stuff. So
There would not. That is correct.
I've never made
maybe
techno-
maybe some vocal sounds of some sort. You never know, might be in there once in a while, but throw in
vocal
a
sounds, guttural grunts. I can do that.
Okay, I'm playing some examples of what the music would sound like now.
Okay.
We're gonna get down with the Wolf Man.
I'll drop a link too.
I sound like Sling Blade there.
Mm-hmm. French fried tires.
He reckon I got no reason to kill nobody.
Unless they taste good with mustard.
I don't
Well-
know. Are you playing it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even hear it.
I gotta
Oh.
turn the stream up.
Oh, it's because I gotta turn the stream on. Okay. I mean, I have the stream on, but I have it muted. So.
These little clips from a similar game.
That'll work. I wonder what that sounds
Oh,
like if
that's
you
like
play it.
80s game
Yeah.
music almost. Right?
Yeah.
So what's that sound like if you used to play it backwards? Well, as fast as the missus came home, she disappeared already.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if I know how to do that type of.
Mm.
Like, I've never made any music anything close to that.
We got my buddy Steven does our music for our other games. I could hit him up for it.
Yeah, I can make music, but I don't know that it's anything like that. Cause that's like a drama. That's like a action music. Action. You know what I mean?
Which one of the
Yep.
which one of the kids that used to be on here was a Deathtrite that used to dabble in that?
Yeah, still does actually. Just had an album
Yeah.
come out.
I see him post something now and again.
He lost a lot of his audience because he had a little anger towards women that he's expressing too much.
What do they call those guys?
Misogynistic.
Well, they got another name for it now. Cucked? No, it's not that.
You got to be careful. They'll ban you from Twitch for using some of the phrases.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to him being technically he was a Twitch streamer, so saying anything negative about another Twitch streamer will
Yeah,
get
you can't
gone.
do that. Yeah.
I
Incel
like
is what it
Four
is.
Walls. Don't get me wrong.
Involuntary
It's just
celibacy.
that's what happened to him.
No.
He still pops it in here once in a while.
Well, it happens to a lot of streamers that lose their composure and
Right.
start raging about certain things, and most of
I don't think I've quite done that yet.
Some of them.
I think so.
Yeah, one guy was doing good on here, and then he didn't realize his stream was going when he was in a rant about something that he had no business saying in the first place. So he didn't last very long. I did see he changed his name to something else, but
I seen
that was at something Waters. He was
they banned him for
he
about 3 days.
He was all fried up, and they didn't even ban him. He realized his stream was going, and that was it. He just stopped streaming. He was so embarrassed. Which is good. That means he knows he was doing something wrong.
I mean, they only banned him for about 3 days, man.
It
You know what I mean?
depends.
But still, it's... Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
this was
well, I mean-
dropping the N word.
I
So.
mean, yeah, well, I mean, even that's probably only a
And
week ban or something.
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
at that time they were jumping all over that. Real
Unless
bad,
it's like,
so.
yeah, like they gotta
But
have a witch hunt.
there was
Everybody
only
knows they hunt.
there was only a handful of people that were actually watching, so he didn't have no idea the stream was on, which doesn't make it any better. But
And probably no one recorded him. And that's really the only
see,
time
he-
they do anything is when
he
somebody records
yeah,
him.
well he got rid of the VODs as soon as he
Right.
realized and shut the stream down and didn't come back. And when he did come back, like a year later, with a different name, but he doesn't really stream that much. His medium was different that he was using for creating his art, and it was his business too, because he was selling these ink products and this system, and it had to have destroyed that business too. Because a lot of the people that were watching were actually people that were ordering that stuff.
Yeah, you gotta be careful what you say. Just there's certain things you shouldn't be saying anyway, so
Yeah.
you should already know better. It shouldn't be a thing where
There
you're
was
worried
a-
about getting banned. So you
Yeah.
don't say it. You just don't say it anyways. Just don't
There
even
was-
think it, because you'll
yeah.
be better off that way.
We used to watch a streamer that he went off on a tangent one day, bad mouthing another streamer that we knew, and his stream has never recovered from that foolishness. He lost an awful lot of viewers that day, and just as well, because he was a con man.
Oh yeah.
Brian knows. I don't even have to say his name.
No, I confronted him on his own broadcast, and then he banned me. I told him I would catch him at
Yeah.
a convention one day and call him up on stage.
He didn't ban me.
And what was he? He was bad mouthing another streamer, or
Yeah,
He
was
always
bad.
bad mouthing other streamers.
Pretty much, yeah.
right?
He was a sneaky bugger because he was going from stream to stream, and he was trying to entice people to do art for him. And
His MOD was, yeah, we're doing this book. It's going to be a free book, or it's going to be a charity book. And then after he got everybody to do art, he'd be like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and charge a little bit for it because, you know, I had to put all this together. So he'd basically get art for free and then make money off of it.
Wow.
He was taking some of their art and using it on canvas bags and stuff, and then selling it back to those people.
And then if you like called him out on it, he would go and he'd be like, tell everybody, oh, you got to stay away from this Brian guy. He's bad news. And so like that ended up biting him in the rear.
Yeah.
A lot of people dropped him.
I typed into his chat that this was not the place, the place for talking about such things, as, and explained to him the TOS of Twitch, of what he was doing at that moment was a breach of TOS, and he went off on me, and he never banned me, but that was it. I didn't go back.
Yeah, right.
I straight up challenged him to a debate. It's like, any convention you want, buddy. I was like, let's get on stage.
What were we going to debate?
The morals of what he was doing. I reported him to the Better Business Bureau.
Yeah.
And
I got looking.
I'll catch him one day at a convention eventually.
I was looking at his wiki page and all the stuff he spews on about where he worked, and he was actually working under the man that run the place, and it's all word for word what he says. There's no content there that links to anything that will prove that it was fact.
Right.
It's just him tooting his own horn.
You know, the best thing for those people is people like us stay away from them.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. But
stay away from those idiots because they're bad news.
My friend Whitebeard Painter, he straight up told him right off the get-go, nope, you go find somebody else to suck into that foolishness.
It would be cool to have a charity something though, but you would have to pay for it. I was kind of thinking maybe he charged just to pay for the cost, but I mean, you don't tell somebody one thing and
he
then do another.
He was always
That's
scamming.
the principle of it right there. You're lying to begin with. Right. Oh, you're saying he's lying to begin with.
And he was, he was
he did it over and over. It was like, he didn't just do this once.
Right.
And he was constantly using his viewers for ideas for his art, so.
Yeah.
So, technically, there wasn't much of an original thought there when it was.
See, I had one of the cartoon or the coloring book pages, Cherryberry, like offered an idea, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I did that. And the other time someone offers the idea, I'm like, yeah, that's a cool idea. And then I start working, and it turns out not to be even close. That's what happened to Boom the other day. He's like, what you told me.
Chairbear's pretty creative, so.
Yep, she's a young lady that's really good, man. She's really smart. And she's really creative, and she wants to know lots of things. She's one of those kids that you want to mentor because they want to know.
Right.
Yeah, man. She's one of those kids for sure.
Y'all are gonna meet one of those kids on our role-playing night. She's an adult now, but a former student of mine named Hannah.
Yeah.
She's gonna join us for the role-playing.
That's cool.
She started getting into animation.
I'll have to try the online D&D sometime, just to give it a shot.
Well, I'm gonna run our game online, so you can get in on that, man. We're gonna run it through Twitch and Discord.
I'll be brand new. The only experience I have with D&D is when I was a kid. My neighbor buddy across the road, he played D&D. It was like, 1981 or 2?
Uh-huh.
And I was going to name my character Max, and he told me, gosh, that's a stupid name. So I got into a fight with him in the yard, and that's the last time I had anything to do with D&D. We got into a fight, and I went home. I was going to spend the night, but I went home.
Did you guys roll dice before you threw insults?
We didn't even get to that. He was just trying to tell me how to make a character, and, he was trying to lead me because we were going to play. So he was trying to lead me where I needed to go, but that Max thing, he thought it was stupid, and I wanted to fight him for it.
That's funny. Well, yeah. I mean, Wiccan, it was her first time, and she did great. It's all role-playing. There's not much, just have fun. That's the only rule,
Do I have to use that voice?
You do not have to use that voice.
Because I can do a good Texas Forrest Gump voice.
Clem used to get on to me, and he's like, you need to do the voice, Brian. You're explaining this stuff. So I have to do the voices, you don't.
Every time you tried to do Clem's voice, I think of Ringo Starr.
Ringo. I can only do a British voice 3 seconds after I hear a British voice. You know what I mean? Like 10 seconds later, I'm no good. I can't remember how to do it.
If I was in just voice chat talking with Clem, for a couple hours, eventually my brain switches and I start talking exactly the same.
If you went over there for vacation, you would come back here and you'd be British.
Because one of my friends from South Carolina, when I would be in voice chat.
Clint, what do you mean it's hilarious? I thought it was dead on.
Is he not quite agreeing with you, Brian?
He says Brian's British voice is hilarious. I've got a few of them because, it depends. My Cockney's different than my posh.
You know what? It's probably a mix of several accents. If I did it, that's what it would be. It'd be all of Red Dwarf or somebody. You know what I mean? Or Monty Python. I'd be trying to do those accents.
I freaking adore Red Dwarf.
Hell yeah. They have it on Crackle, man, for free.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've been hitting that. I love Red Dwarf.
Clem taking the safe route.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna play the Red Dwarf opening.
The music is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love the guitar in that, man. It's really badass guitar work in that song, dude. It really is. That's probably top 5 show for me of all shows ever. At least top 5. It may be top 1 or 2. No, I'm Married with Children is number 1. But
I want to design and print the Red Dwarf because I don't know if they have any. Surely they got a model.
In Empyrean, they have the Red Dwarf garbage ship. The one I think it's the big one. I forget which one it is now. Now that I say that. And it's cool, dude. It's huge.
Nice.
I like the episode where Rimmer he becomes the trash. There's a coffin with trash in it, but they don't know what it is, and Rimmer gets infected or something like that. And he has that freaking that strawberry shortcake thing on his head. Oh man, I forget what he says now. Never mind.
I've seen every episode, so I'm sure I've seen it.
You have. It's funny as shit. He goes insane, basically. It's funny, man. It's great. And then, what is that game they play where they hooked up to their heads? This Is Life or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah, I love that show, man. It's a great show. I've seen it many, many, many times. In Dallas, PBS, Public Broadcasting Station, Channel 13, they've been showing British comedy since the 70s. So in Texas, we're really familiar with most of all their shows, man. At least the good ones. You know
well, we would get Faulty Towers and Monty Python and that kind of stuff. And all Mr. Bean and
maybe I should do another one of them over here.
Well, KERA in Dallas, they still do it. They still do that every weekend. Oh, you're saying do what? Sorry, I missed
Oh
that.
no, Monica was talking about. She just finished a piece of art, but it's one that always sells like right off the bat. So she's like, I should just do another one right now. I'm like, yeah, do it.
May as well. You can't dance, or you can, but we better do this.
Ew.
Yeah, anything that sells is worth building again, or selling for so much that you get all the money you can get out of it. Sell at one time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The guy playing the guitar in that is Tom Blades.
Tom Waits.
Blades.
Blades.
Yeah.
Also like King of the Hill music, the guitar player.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool song.
Oh, that was what? That was a famous band. What's that band that did King of the Hill?
Not the Replacements.
I thought it was like Primus or something.
Primus would have had be like bass featured because Wes Claypool.
Right.
I don't think it's Primus. I know it's. Let's see. I guess I can look it up. So I guess that's the beauty of Google. The Refreshments.
Okay.
Yeah, I said the Replacements or something. Yes, the Refreshments, right? I think they're a Texas band. I may be wrong about that, but I mean, the music's really important apparently in these things.
They've had a lot of stuff on there.
Let's see if I
Yeah, the song is called Yahoos and Triangles. No, they're from Arizona.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Temp, Arizona.
Yeah, Tempe,
Tempe.
Arizona. I live kind of close to that. A couple months. You know.
The album title is Fizzy, Fuzzy, Big, and Buzzy. What a name. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta help bring in the groceries.
Clem Chimpy.
Yeah.
I have to figure out a way to get that down. Oh, well.
Oh, look at that. Movie hit 33.
It's pretty good. What's our winning? Right now, Clem's at 49. It's going to be hard to catch up to Clem. Let's do a rumble.
この夏、3年前と同じような猛暑となった場合、全国では電力の余力が 6.3% 確保できるとした見通しが示され、初めて示されました。それによりますと、ピークになると予想される今年8月は、
Thought I had this all
猛
set
暑
up.
となった3年前の平成22年並みに需要が伸びた場合でも、電力の余力が中部電力管内を含む西日本全体では 6%、東日本全体も 6.7%、全国で 6.3% 確保される見通しだとしています。電力会社ごとの余力でも、最も少ない関西電力が 3%、九州電力が 3.1%、東京電力が 6.7% などとなっていて、各社とも1年前の見通しに比べて改善しています。これは1年前は見込んでいなかった関西電力大井原発の3号機と4号機の供給力に。
Yeah, right.
All right. That's weird. Why didn't betting come up? I gotta restart chat box.
Yeah, you're like, there's at least a 15-second delay, but it still didn't come up.
To the chat box is messing up. I gotta reload it. Total low. Finally stopped raining. We'll get that snake. Just remind me to get that snake out. Every day I'm broadcasting a little bit. He'll get used to us real soon. Or she'll get used to us real soon. She didn't try and bite me today, so that was good. You have to have a slow hand and a steady touch. Alright, betting's open. Get your bets in. Get ready for the rumble. Would be good music for a rumble. Oh, I know.
I'll bet. What's the zero stand for?
Zero is the one on the left.
And 500 on the one on the right?
No. It's exclamation point bet, either 0 or 1. 0 is the left, and 1 is the right character. And then that 500 is the amount I put. You can put anything from 50 to 500.
Movie with the big bet.
Maybe with a big bet?
Ooh, hey, Panda.
Panda?
Wait, why did some of them didn't go? I got 3 bets in. Someone Whose bet didn't go in?
Probably mine.
It looks good. All the bets look good. They're all done right.
Let's do this. Panda, how you been, buddy?
Breaking news.
We saw your brother briefly at Bayou Wars convention. I think he's hooked on Diablo at the moment, though, which is understandable. I've been good. I took first place in 2 of the categories, the painting mini categories at Bayou Wars. Was excited about that.
New Diablo must be doing all right because I haven't heard too many people complaining.
Yeah, I haven't either. Monica and I eventually will jump in on it for sure. We played the heck out of Diablo 3. Diablo 4 is great, fantastic. Oh, super online. Is he gonna pull it off? It's gonna decide it. Oh my god, that was a close battle. Oh, the humanity. Winner, chicken dinner. Clem. Good job, Clem. Voovy bet on the right one, but for some reason Voovy's bet didn't go in.
Really?
Oh.
What am I betting with?
The bet
You
looks right.
surely you must have 100.
The channel points?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, I have way more, 20-something thousand, 22,000.
That's weird.
Show me.
Why is it saying no for Voovy?
Why does it say 220? I see 22,200.
No, those are different points.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense that Voovy wouldn't have these points too.
Yeah, because he should definitely have more than 220 points.
It says I have 220 though. I only bet 100. Maybe I won 100. Maybe I only had 120 when I bet.
See, this is
Yeah,
weird.
but that don't make sense. You've put in several hours into this stream. You should have more points than that.
I do have 22,000 channel points.
I'll have to figure out what's going on.
God, I've got over 1,100 hours in.
Yeah, but I don't think it's giving any new points for some reason. I don't get that. It's like... that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, something's not working.
Something's not right.
I'll have to set up Streamlabs bot and go through it.
Because there's 2 Streamlabs going right now. There's one that's showing he has points, and then the one that I'm using showing that he doesn't have points. But I need this to be giving points out, because when we start giving the STL files away.
I'll I'll get the Streamlabs bot, and I'll start working through it and learning it. And then I would assume that it's the same as MooBot. You can give me permissions to work on yours.
Well, let me know. I'll set it up. I'll do whatever I need to.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Dude,
So we got the Neo Gold. I don't get it. Yeah, that's weird. I'll have to figure. There's one more thing I have to figure out.
Alright.
So annoying. But I'm gonna have to, because that's how we're gonna redeem STL files. Clem in a little bit, see if it gives you more points. Which one did the payout?
See too now, Stream Elements has a leaderboard that you can go into and see where you are on the leaderboard for hours spent in chat. You're not using Stream Elements, so.
What are you using? Streamlabs?
He's using Streamlabs and Movebot, but I don't even see Movebot on. Was it Movebot that if you paid a monthly subscription you could customize the name of the bot?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't see Movebot on at all on here.
I thought MoveBot was how all of our other stuff worked.
Yeah, like all the commands for, say, if I typed in Geoffrey, or no, Gwyn, or something, Gwyn, exclamation point, it would bring up his Facebook page. Or if I typed in CC Game, it would bring up the link to Crossroad Creatures, so. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, nothing's working. So MoveBot's not turned on.
I wonder what happened with that.
Very strange. It could be maybe MoveBot's down right now. When I went into MoveBot on the MoveBot dashboard, the chat's working. Yeah, I got a thing in my dashboard here that's pulsing and blinking saying I got missing requirement login permissions.
For which one?
MoveBot.
I didn't change any of that, so something's going on.
No, it's not. It's some reason. Because normally when you go and look to your viewers, there it is. Moobot is up and running now. I'll refresh it. Maybe it's because I come in here before you got that working. Nope, still doing it. But it's allowing me to get into all the custom commands and stuff, so. Oh, I didn't realize I can change your stream title from the Moobot dashboard.
Oh, nice.
That's good to remember. Well, I'm going to give that a try because I don't know what's going on. No, it says Moobot's reading it right, but if sausages go on sale. Or pork butts if they whole. I like pork butts and I cannot lie.
I haven't played it, Panda. I know I would enjoy it for sure. But I'm at the point in my life where I wait for games to go on sale.
Right.
Yeah.
Way on sale.
Yep. So
Very on sale.
when that goes way on sale, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, that one's probably not going to hit the bargain bin for a while.
No, probably not.
Diablo?
No, not Diablo, the Street Fighter. Diablo's another one that won't hit the bargain bin for a while.
Right.
Yeah, that was a long wait for that one. Everybody was chomping at the bit.
The only problem is if I get Diablo, that's all I'm going to be doing is playing Diablo.
Yeah, there's a large percentage of my follower list for when I go to see who's online. That's taken up by Diablo now. I expect the same thing when they get Cyberpunk 6 released.
Yeah, Panda, they're buy two, get one free. I know for the board games, people are ordering the 3 online and then canceling 2 after they place their order. And you still get the third one for the, for like 33% off. Or 60. I don't know how it worked out, but they were like working the system. Apparently they do it every year for the board games. Really?
It's kind of looking like, Brian, maybe next week I can get in the woodworking shop without Michael bugging me too much, because he's gone into lawnmower man mode where he's bought a bunch of ride-on mowers. And some work, some don't.
Mm-hmm.
He's Frankenstein and then getting ready to Frankenstein. Take an engine from this one and put it in that one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Something to keep you busy, right?
Are you going to broadcast your woodworking?
Probably not, because I would have to figure out how to. I don't have a smartphone. I got a flip phone, so that ain't my smartphone. I don't know. Would my old smartphone do the Wi-Fi? Or his? Yeah, I would think it would, because he's got the same internet that I have. I'll see. I wouldn't dare put a computer in there because of the dust.
Right.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that sport cam, the one that comes with the underwater case, because if it keeps water out, it should keep dust out.
Yep.
And I'll maybe record.
Panda, I saw that they're putting Yojimbo in there. I don't think I saw the Double Dragon game though. Maybe I did. Let's take a look at it now.
Good God, all those games.
Yeah, it looks good.
Let's go!
The Shredder game, Shredder's Revenge was good.
Double Dragon.
I will definitely play it. I like these type of games. I've always liked to beat 'em ups. Nice.
I was just obsessed with Contra on Super Nintendo. Contra 3.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just non-stop. I used to get a kick out of all these, some of the Nintendo games that would have high scores. And this is when I'd be working night shift, and that I'd go to work, and the missus would beat high score, and then when I got home, she'd wake up just to tell me she beat my score.
That's funny.
And then I would do the same in the daytime while she was working.
Yeah, Panda, that looks good, man. I'll have to get that.
The hummingbird is out there. The missus is sitting on the bench outside the door with the cat, and the hummingbird goes right over by her, and then backs up a little, looks around, and then decides to get something to drink. Them two little buggers down to my mother's, when I'm down there in the yard, will buzz right past the top of my head. There's two females that hang out together, and they just zoom right past the top of my head. I can feel their wings, the wind coming off their wing, and they do it every time.
Bold little boogers.
Yeah. And I can be 2 feet away from the feeder doing something, and they'll sit right there and feed. Just do a little bit of chirping at me, and I'd look at them and go, "What? You're eating? Are you getting food, aren't you? Like, what? What's your problem?" Should have took a picture of it before I put it up on the post, but took down. I had to make a well cover. Mother's well is down in the 3-foot crocks that are stacked, so it's 9 feet deep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big 3-foot hole, and the cover was getting bad. A printer went through it the other day, so I went and made last couple of days I was working on making sturdy cover. And I took it down yesterday, and I took, my uncle made a lighthouse that was short, stubby lighthouse, but he drilled a hole in it and make it a bird house. We put that on top of the post that was beside it. She's all going on, I can't have a birdhouse because of the cats. Well, if they can climb that antenna tower to get to that birdhouse, then they can have it.
They deserve it, huh?
Yeah, I haven't seen too many cats be able to climb that metal antenna pipe. Raccoons maybe, but because they go from rung to rung, but even that, I don't think they'd be able to get up that. She can't have bird feeders down there because of the raccoons. I did find a piece of pipe I could probably stick down in the ground that they wouldn't be able to climb. But then the seeds that get dropped on the ground brings them around. You don't need a bird feeder anyway. The blue jays steal the cat food off the doorstep, so.
Ugh. Clem, this damn thing's taking a while, buddy. Should look good when it's done, though.
Oh, I might have to call my mother and see if she's wanting to cancel her tomorrow's appointment, because she's got to go into the local hospital here for echocardiogram or something.
Hold on a second, I gotta go see what Monica's burning.
You'll come back going, Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
It's a fire. Hopefully not.
Hmm.
Alright, our air fryer just needs to be cleaned out.
I guess earlier today they made an announcement that the local hospital here's got a outbreak of COVID again.
Yeah. If you're gonna get it, that's where you'd get it at, hospital.
Oh, I always hate under there.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like it's just waiting to happen.
I'd laugh. I got up early, and I was always used to try to get to be the first person in the lineup for blood collection at the clinic here. And I was the first one, and the blood technician goes, "Well, you're here some early." I said, "Yeah, I want to get in here before all the other people, because this place is, you get that many people in that lineup, there's bound to be somebody with COVID."
Right.
Get
Get
out
there
and
first.
get in and get out before the coughing starts. lately, pretty near everyone that I know goes in to get surgery done either ends up with pneumonia while they're in there or a staph infection.
Hmm.
Oh no.
My wife's cousin contracted a flesh-eating disease virus in there one time when he was in.
It's terrible.
Yeah, well, that was in the big city hospital. When my dad was in there having his open heart surgery, I never seen such a filthy hospital in my life. I was like, what the hell's going on? This was way before any of the pandemic and not being able to get people to come to work thing. The place was crammed with staff, so I didn't really see why it was in such filthy condition. Yeah, something. Just off from the waiting room,
Why do you say that, Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Make it all the way up to keep Bob.
Uh-oh.
I think it's just because of birds.
Is that why Rusty ran in here? Because you were kicking Bob?
Yeah. With the front kick I could do fine. But the, roundhouse, not so much.
You're freaking Rusty out.
Poor Rusty. Hey, Panda!
I'm actually surprised Rusty didn't try to attack Bob. He's like a guard dog. What's he doing to Monica? Yeah, when Dad was down for a surgery, and just off from the waiting room was the public bathroom, and I went in there to use the bathroom, and that place there were paper towels and crumpled up paper towels and toilet paper everywhere on the floor.
It's a hospital?
Yeah, it's a hospital.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm about to cut out and go get some food. I can smell it cooking in there.
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Hamburgers be pretty good right about now.
Come on over, man.
I'll be there.
Well, I think I'm going to hop off here and give my mother a call and see if she's still going to go to her appointment at the hospital where she's got that immune issue. She probably shouldn't be going in there.
Right.
Yeah, get her in, get her out.
Yeah. Now they got this, they don't have the registration desk anymore. It's all computerized, so that's going to be fun. I imagine I'll have to be stuck going in to help her with that because she don't know nothing about You guys have a good.
Later, everybody.
Okay, well, take it easy, man. Take it easy, Brian. You guys, thanks for having me.
Let's see. Are you, Voovy, are you broadcasting?
Yeah, I'm playing a little game, though. And I'm going to start painting here in a little while.
Let me raid you.
Alright. Appreciate it, man. You'll be raiding me with me and Clem and McGlynn.
Yeah. We might have some lurkers. And Panda. Panda was my old roommate, and we've been buddies a long time.
Oh, really? Nice. Oh my gosh, a raid! Wow, what a surprise.